on the microphone, and we do the little transition thing. And here we are. I'm going to take us out of studio mode. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Dying of Exposure's Cosmos Candela.
Ooh-ah.
Say hello.
Hello.
Kooky cosmonauts.
Hello.
Hello,
Oh, hello.
cosmonauts. There's some weird energy in the studio.
It's a strange time. There's bread making.
Princess.
Oh, hello, princess. No, we're not. We're not. We're not. That's not what I want in my life.
Hated.
It's dirty. Dirty and awful.
So,
hello, princess.
That's fun.
You are banned from doing that as a main character voice. I can't ban you from like bringing it out for the bit. But never a main character voice.
I'll only say it when Abby moves far away from the camera to pull her back in. Oh, hello.
How dare you? Don't do that.
But yeah, I know you'll come back to yell at me.
Why must I suffer for my craft? Why must I suffer? This is persecution. This is persecution.
So,
No.
back into the world of Velis, the Grand Void, and so many different intercepting things. Last time on Cosmos Candela, after a hug it out session with Izzy's dad, and Izzy realizing that Izzy's mom having gone home separately in a different pod, Izzy realized it was probably best to get home, make sure everything's sort of settled, and so promptly left so that me, as the GM, did not have to play them. Kilo and Tery wrapped up with Papa Good Enough to discover
good cop, bad cop.
Some good cop, bad cop classic structure, some sidebars.
A classic.
And then eventually found themselves wandering back in where Eddie and Nym were chatting with Phil Landry. Well, Agent Phil Landry and Eddie were wrapping up a lobster roll of spiders, which I'm not going to explain to Glitch. They're just going to not have to have context for what that might be.
I hate it.
I mean, in character, I guess.
Well, Izzy wasn't there when the spiders came out.
Exactly. So it's in character.
Yeah. Nym chose not to partake, and instead there was casual discussion about what was going on with Izzy's parents and how best to handle it, especially with Izzy absent. The rest of the group kind of all got on the same page about what was going on and how they might pursue the problem, thus having Eddie reach out to some of his criminal underworld connections. But before then, Eddie had to do a little bit of hacky to obfuscate a common touring vessel from the St. Blaise, the annexed St. Blaise colony, or the separatist St. Blaise colony that would travel between them and Velis. That was this for a little Slim Nicky connection there. Did that work and did it fully successfully. Everybody was on lookout. Everybody was on watch out. Tery, not so much. Tery was watching his own stream and fomenting questions about whether AI Tery was actually Tery. You know, the opposite of what would be convenient. That is where we kind of left off, with a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of understanding that there would be a connect. Eddie has an appointment to meet Tommy Two Shoes and communicates very quickly to all of you that it would make sense for him to first go to this alone, get the contact, and then you all can go when he meets the contact. but that there's no need for all of you to visit with Tommy and Tommy Two Shoes directly. Very earnestly, he does not seem so much concerned about anything. He's not doing any sort of heroics. He's just like, this will involve all of you going to that part of town for no reason. I'm fine. I'm safe. This is just going to be a boring meeting, and I'm probably going to do more drugs with Tommy. So Eddie pitter patters away, unless one of you demands that you simply do not let him go meet up with Tommy alone. I'm not trying to lock your players out just simply because I have a penchant for moving player characters out of seeds so I don't have to play them. But you're welcome to, if it makes sense for your character to be like, no, I don't think Eddie would or they'd let Eddie go alone to see Tommy.
I feel like
It's okay by me.
Yeah, it's okay by me. I feel like Eddie understands this world better than Kilo, and Kilo.
He's also gone off.
To do what he's got to do.
He's also gone off for it with Tony Two Shoes before. So it's not like an abnormal thing for him to do.
Tommy Two Shoes is not a safe person, but is not a threat generally to Eddie. And so far, Eddie's done nothing but fiscally benefit Tommy in many, many ways. So Tommy, organized crime loves it when you earn for them. They love you when you're an earner. However, with Tery, Nym, and Kilo now wrapped up at the station house, and Eddie off on some clandestine meeting, and Izzy handling their family, with this waiting period, you suspect you have a day or so to kill of it. So I leave it to you three before we go to Izzy. What do you think Kilo, Tery, and Nym will get up to in this time frame, whether together or apart? Because you have literally no next action on what you're currently focused on, and yet 7 to 10 different things you could explore in the world at any given time.
I think we should make out.
What?
I'm kidding.
Nym, Kilo, and Tery, 3-way makeout for a solid 12 hours.
Whoa. You missed it. This escalated so quickly.
I didn't miss it. I heard it. I just don't understand why.
Listen.
You said it could be anything.
Apparently.
When Julia's right, she's right, okay?
Listen. Kilo's got 2 sets of arms for 2 different people.
I do.
And
Yes.
therefore.
Yes.
That's
Max
matter.
4. Max 4 people.
Max 4
Lord.
people. But
That's
the 3 of you, I have, like things and little breadcrumbs that I can make you guys follow, but I want to leave it to you 3. It's a weird moment. You don't have anything pressing individually, and everything, but you can't action on that. I would say you're out of the security headquarters at this point, and everything. But you're just there in Velis. It's a normal, average, middle of the day, kind of early evening, late afternoon, that 3 p.m.-ish time. Well, actually, no.
Have we?
No, it's evening. It's night. It's like 7, 8 p.m.
Can I look into just because I still have Yancey on the brain.
Mm-hmm.
Yancey.
Can I look into seeing if there have been any other reported incidents of the Smilers or anything like them around Velis since our whole dust up?
That was a big thing.
Oh yeah, kind of forgot about them.
Yeah.
Phil Landry said that, like, oh yeah, those have popped up before, but didn't have like details.
Yeah.
But that seems like pertinent information of who the fuck were these people, what happened to them, why were they here,
Yeah.
why did they attack this that's a big danger to just the fucking public,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is kind of our job.
What kind of location do you imagine that Kilo goes to? There's always, of course, your base, the blimp.
The blimp.
But you know, there's other places you might be
Blimped
able
out.
to get information on these sorts of things. What do you think Kilo is drawn to for trying to get information on?
Is there any way maybe Nym could help me?
Yes, I'm so good at knowing shit.
Would there well, it's not really about knowing shit. It's more
I'm
about
good at learning to know shit.
like I used to have access to like police reports and stuff like that. I no longer have that sort of access because I got too obvious with what I was doing. But I would love to access police reports if there's some way I could do that.
Let's hack the police.
Let's hack the police.
Let's hack the police. Knock, knock, police, it's us.
Okay, so
Oh hello, police officer.
Oh, hello.
Kelly, I was so on board, and now I want to just be a pain and get off board.
I take it back, Abby. I take it back. I'm so sorry.
You can't take it back. You can't.
you can't. It's on the internet forever.
I really back.
Okay, so Kilo
I am a merciful
wants
taker.
to see if he can track down any
Because if it's
previous
something that's
Smiler.
not blatantly, if it's something that's not blatantly in the news, then Kilo understands that we might have to dig a bit deeper than that. If there's been any sort of like
Are you showing
cover
the
up
decor?
of recent incidents, things like that.
What about Tery and Nym? Do you have any personal needs or goals that you're hoping to accomplish in this like day-long downtime? Nym, of course, helping.
Nym would be more than helpful to help Kilo.
To hack the police.
Tery,
The police.
what about you?
I think the last thing was just me being sad about my stream and nothing else because I have no purpose anymore. So whatever.
Stop.
Do you just follow Nym and Kilo around like a lost puppy?
I go like, can I hang out with you guys? Do you guys want to hang out?
I just imagine every time you look over at Tery, it's just like the sad piano music from the ending of the Incredible Hulk TV show.
Yeah.
It's just the slow, like tiny violin music.
Would you be interested in helping us hack some police reports, Tery?
I can drive. You know, I have a really cool
You can
car.
drive. I know. Yeah, you have such a cool car. Yes.
It's so uniquely shaped.
Oh yeah. Okay, we can do that. We had something else that we wanted to do.
What was that?
What did we want to do? Or was that in character?
What we decided with about Izzy's mom. If we were gonna go.
Izzy doesn't know.
It's the police route.
Whoa,
Yeah,
Izzy doesn't know. Whoa.
What Izzy doesn't know won't hurt him.
Per Eddie, he's got that, like, that path is being built. That bridge is being built.
Okay.
But and that is what Eddie is kind of working on, to connect you up with a person that can help you with that. Because
I could go talk to his mom. I am very charismatic, and she's a fan.
Oh,
She's a fan.
She's a fan.
I mean, if Tery wants to go talk to the mom, I'm not going to stop it. But
what do you guys think? What do you guys think?
Tery, listen. I support you.
Okay, so I'm gone.
No, wait.
Okay.
Wait. There's more.
Okay, no.
There's more sentence.
Oh wait, there's more.
Wait. I need you, Tery. By the grace of God, I need you to be subtle. I need you to be a little subtle about it, please.
Like nonchalant? That's my specialty.
I don't think. Listen. sometimes, I speak from experience, when someone is struggling with addiction, they might act out in unpredictable ways. I don't know how Izzy's mom would feel about Mr. Goodenough telling us the full story. You
Okay.
have to be delicate. You have to be subtle.
I can just maybe have some tea with
Tea?
yeah.
And
Do
I hate
not
tea, but
offer her
I can have
money.
milk.
don't
Do
don't.
not offer her money. That will not fix the problem. That's
But money
adding
fixes
gasoline to a
everything.
fire. She doesn't need it.
Money this time money will not fix it. Money will enable a little bit.
Money is the poison
Okay.
here.
All right.
Don't poison her. You don't
Just
want to poison her.
go with the intent of making a friend. I feel like that's the safest route.
Build a
Yeah,
connection.
Kilo, you know, well, you were like collected my trash, and then we became best friends. You know
Exactly.
how good I
That's
am
how
at
it
that.
happens. Yes,
Yeah.
you're so good at it.
Yeah.
You're so good.
So I'll go and be friends with her.
Okay.
A new friend. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right, Tery.
Okay.
Tery's gonna
I
peel
feel
off to
like
talk
Tery
to Izzy's
wanders off,
mom.
and then I feel like Tery wanders off and like just wanders off with this car, and then like Nym and Kilo are just over here like,
I'll catch
what
up
the
to you
fuck?
later. I'll catch up
Okay,
to you
bye,
later.
bye, bye.
Don't say too much. I'll get there.
La 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 la. Make it my way.
Oh, Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
We're going to pan over to
And,
the Good
and
Enough household.
simultaneously, Kilo and Nym get the heaviest, most like awful headaches from the stress.
We're
All
gonna.
4 hands on my temples.
Are they like two on the temples, two at the back of the neck, just like massaging
Yes.
the base of
Yes.
the head?
Yep.
We're gonna pan over to the Good Enough household. Tery, you take the Cybertruck, the super cool Cybertruck, over to you take the super cool Cybertruck over, and as you're driving over to the Good Enough household, Tery, I would like you to give me a focus roll. No like high risk here. Just a focus roll. See if something happens.
Focus. I have advantage. Advantage. It's 4.
4. What is Tery thinking about in the drive? Like what's going through Terry's head in the drive to meet up with Izzy's mom, who he assumes is at their house?
I'm gonna make a new friend, and that's my future.
I know.
For now, that's what I have. So I think he's feeling very like without anything for the plan for the future, because his career has been taken over. So he's like I think he's thinking on the present, like a friend. Okay, that's cool. A new friend.
In this moment, Tery experiences for the first time in maybe as long as you can remember, not having like a scheduled thing that you simply must be preparing for or transitioning to or taking a break from, a odd sense of freedom. But
I think he's also thinking like be subtle, don't talk too much. He's trying to like rethink everything that Nym and Kilo told him.
Just reaffirming the information.
at the
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
as the mind like tries to focus in this moment about how you are to comport yourself, which is not uncommon. You're definitely kind of always consciously aware of how other people are perceiving you, even if you're bad at picking up the cues of how they're perceiving you. You're very deliberate a lot of times, and then equally completely oblivious other times. There's it grips at the back of your mind first, like it kind of seeds in. Maybe it's from a show you watched one time or a movie. There's you're meeting Izzy's mom. It's a motherly or matriarchal figure. You're trying to kind of like make a friend, and a memory sort of like seeps in. This has happened in the past. This is not new, where something from over 100 years ago sort of kind of crawls its way to this conscious brain a little bit and is like, hey, you have, well over several lifetimes, if not maybe dozens of lifetimes. A woman whose face you can't quite like lock in on or visualize is adjusting your shirt collar and buttoning up the buttons on your shirt. And you and several other young children, all whose faces are kind of hazy and everything is sort of are sort of like lined up in a row. And the woman's voice kind of comes through. Now, remember, it's important to make the best impression. And the best impression is one that doesn't scare anyone away. We don't want to scare anyone away. We want to make friends. God. We want to make friends. Isn't that right? And all of the children, including yourself in this memory, say, yes, ma'am, in kind of unison. The room, the only other thing with a 4 that you kind of get is this sort of gloomy kind of feeling, aura around the room. Like it's a lot of blues and dark grays, a lot of granite and stone. It's a very solemn feeling place. And there's a large kind of doorway that you're all going to go out. All of you have lunch pails. All of you are dressed in your uniforms. You don't remember exactly for what, but you're all children, so probably school and everything.
Shit.
And this will be the first day of school this year. That you can remember, and you need to make a good impression. You simply must make a good impression. You look to another boy. You can't see their face, but you know for a fact in the memory that they look like you. Like maybe a sibling, maybe a cousin, sibling. And the boy goes to you, Tery, in this memory, and in the way that you can't place the voice, but you know that it's a boy speaking that you're familiar with, that you trust, is like, don't worry, Tery. Dad always taught us how to get along. Everyone's a sucker. Everyone's a rube. You know how to make people like you. I mean, you don't have to make them like you. You're likable enough as it is. But we got this. And he kind of claps you on the shoulder. It feels like maybe he's younger than you, but he talks like he's older than you. And then the memory sort of fades. And
holy shit.
We're going to take this moment to go over to Izzy. To set the scene, Izzy, there are 4 well-adorned warriors standing in front of you. Aluminum foil covering cardboard, large wiffle ball bats, various different padded helmets, uh, one of these mighty heroes stands forward to yell at you in a kind of medium high tenor manner. "You'll never take us alive, you monster!" As you stare down your youngest siblings in a commonly recurring battle scenario of everyone versus Izzy.
That's so cute. Oh my god. My heart. My heart.
What is Izzy's costume of the moment to play fight his four youngest siblings? A lot of your siblings have kind of aged out of this, and the oldest of them, you feel like eventually there'll be a time where this is no longer a thing, but it's been a thing for you for the last like 7-8 years. 7-8 years.
Right.
So
I got it. It's it's like putting a hat on a hat, but it's a big dragon onesie.
you're in a dragon onesie, more plush to the feet, to the touch than your actual scales.
With the classic wings just sticking out.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
these four
It also includes the slippers.
Yep, of course. These four warrior children of light all just bum rush you simultaneously. No one at a time action fight sequence for this family. Everyone all in all the time. And they launch their ferocious attack at you as you kind of play fight with the kids. Your dad obviously still in holding. Your mom has been home, got home before you, and is currently making dinner and browsing stuff on her phone as she does, as anyone does, on their communication device up in social media like you do. And the doorbell rings and your mom just goes, "I'll get it," over the din of children being like, "You're mine! This time I will be the victor!"
You fool!
I want Izzy, I need you to make a, we're going to call this a move roll for your ability to withstand these four as they continue to age, get heavier and stronger over time.
Move's my best roll.
Yes, it is.
I have 3 pips. That's 3 dice, right?
Yep,
or
3 dice.
Let's go. Let's go.
Knowing my luck, all ones. But
That'd be so sad.
3 is my highest.
Eddie was
3 is
rolling.
your highest. You make a valiant effort and for a while stand with multiple siblings hanging from your form, but they've gotten smart enough to understand that the powerhouse is in the legs and the core and your center of gravity, and they eventually topple you down to the ground, not injuring you, of course. As you do it, you do imagine that maybe in another year or so, if they don't stop themselves, you'll have to peel off the oldest 2 from this task, because you're like, all right, guys, you're getting.
That's one of those.
You're puberty strong now. Yeah, you're puberty strong now. This is a problem. I'm getting winded.
Effort into this.
It's like you're no longer attacking me. You are becoming part of the minions because this is not okay anymore.
And when it happens, he will adopt a new minion. But
a new minion.
The rest are, and so while Izzy is busy with this, Izzy's mom answers the door to a waiting Tery. If Julia's here.
The one, the only Tery.
Julia's here.
Yeah. So you approach Izzy's home. It's a nice enough home. It's nice. It's fine. It's actually, honestly, for any normal person, it's pretty impressive. Izzy's siblings have their own rooms, and he has many. So it's like a solid 8 to 10 room house, bedroom house, plus family play place, plus a garage and a living room and a dining room. So decent, solid upper middle class
vibes.
Yeah.
So you mean not like everyone has 3 rooms?
No, yeah,
Like each
exactly.
sibling,
Exactly.
they don't have 3
It's a little
okay.
small. It's cozy. It's cozy. But and the door opens and Izzy's mom opens up. What's your mom's name again, Izzy? I can never remember her name.
I forgot her name too.
It's not a pun because she married into the Goodenough family, and I like to think she took the last name, but her name's just like a normal name.
I don't want to give her a name. Go for it. I can't think of anything right now.
Mr. Bite, and you can see that she has an apron on because she's been cooking, and she kind of like straightens herself out a little bit.
Let's just go with Alice.
Alice answers the door.
That sounds very like 1920s.
Yep. Mr. Bite. Hi. Hello. And
Hi. Hello. I know.
I know. How can I help you? Are you here to visit my son? Izzy? Like, how can I help you?
Sure. Izzy and you, because I've learned you're a fan. I like to surprise my fans.
I'm a big fan. I'm one of the
when I'm not streaming, I like to go to my friend's house and surprise them.
Well, color me surprised. Come in. Izzy's a bit busy with the others right now. Come into the kitchen.
In the background, you hear like a Godzilla-esque roar, like a authentic sounding one, like an actual reptile.
Yeah, it's noisy in this house.
Miss, I'm sorry,
Good enough. Alice, call me Alice.
Alice. Oh, do you have milk?
Of course I've got milk. I've got every kind of milk. What milk would you like?
I forgot about Tery's
whatever you're having.
Oh, excellent. So she brings you back around to the kitchen. Tery, I need you to roll me a survey. A survey roll.
Kills me.
That's bad.
Oh no.
Oh, it's a 6 and a 2, but my survey doesn't have anything.
So it's a
no
2.
dots. So it's a 2.
Izzy, you hear the door closed and you hear your mom kind of going back in the kitchen as you're kind of like only very lightly paying attention to everything outside of the current battle that you're in. So you do not see Tery come into the home. Tery, you do not notice that Izzy's mom specifically goes a bit of a long route so that she gets some time alone with Tery Bite, as opposed to immediately maybe having you and her son go off and, you know her son and everything. So, of course, she wants to spend some time with someone she's a huge fan of. And so she has you sit down in like one of those like breakfast nooks that's in a kitchen. Opens up a double door fridge, pulls out. This double door fridge, Tery, is half filled with things you don't care about, but shockingly filled with a lot of dairy, butter, multiple cheeses. You clock ice cream in the fridge. It's a big family house. Sour cream, yogurt. It is delightful. And she pulls out one of several one of like 2 gallons of regular milk, like bovine milk, cow milk. But there's a couple alternatives. There's a creamer. There's a half and half, and everything. Just a fully stocked larder of fridge, because that is what happens when you have so many kids in a household, is that you need to feed an army at all times. And so she pours you. She pours you. She pours you a glass of milk at the scale she is used to. So it's like a solid half liter, or it's a little over half a liter of milk. Like too much milk for most normal people. But like
ass glass.
Yeah, a tall ass glass.
Pint of milk.
Yeah.
I get even a little emotional.
Yeah, and she pours herself some. She pours herself some, and she sits down, and she goes,
"Cheers."
Cheers. I can't believe I'm sitting in my kitchen right now with Tery Bite. Tery, I have been a fan for so long. I've been a fan.
And then I get her hand and I'm like, and how are you? How are you really? Are you good? How are you?
Subtle.
And
You
reptiles
Stop
and
it!
amphibians can't blush, but if they
Not
could,
really.
she would be right now. And she goes,
My lips are trembling a little bit.
she would be.
No!
And she goes,
Harry!
I'm so good. I thank you for whatever help you provided my son.
No!
And I hear that maybe you're the one to thank for clearing up that problem my husband has caused. So thank you so much. Like,
Harry, I swear to God.
There's a
Oh my
kilo just
lord.
on Terry's shoulder right now. Just
Yep, a little one.
a little
He's
chibi
waving his
kilo.
arms in the air. I swear to God.
I'm always happy to help. I'm happy to help. My eyes are wide. I'm so happy to help. Anyone who needs it, as a fan, you know how I am.
She goes, I do know how you are. She's so right now, Tery, in general, she's reading like many fans that you've met, deeply overwhelmed by your presence, very excited to see you, very grateful that you're even talking to them. One question for Glitch first. Izzy, I always presume hot unless otherwise indicated. Izzy's mom, smoke show, not a smoke show, not a smoke show. What?
You've already described my dad. Where do you think I got my looks from?
Yeah, your dad. Yeah, Izzy's mom, absolute smoke show.
At least my legs.
Does Tery care about people's ages very much at all, what with how old Tery is? Like, does he even like register the difference between a 25-year-old and a 65-year-old?
As attraction?
Yeah, from an attractive point. Does he have a proclivity?
You better not flirt with Izzy's mom. I
She's
swear to
Hey, we're reptilian, so we could be anywhere
I said
between
subtle.
1 year old to
Subtle.
100. Like, just,
flirting with Izzy's mother is not.
It's not subtle. It's not subtle to flirt with Izzy's mom.
No. She's his mom. She's a little older
Izzy's
than
mom.
I usually go for, but that's all
Going
fine.
on.
The problem is she's a
Izzy's
fan. I cannot do that with a fan. It's so much
She's a
stuff
fan.
comes from it. Like it's
granted,
hard
you can
to
find someone attractive and not be attracted
Child.
to them.
Yeah, and that is
It's
true. And so so I need Tery to roll me then another survey check. If you didn't already have disadvantage, I'd give it to you, but you definitely already have it. So
Okay. 2.
All right, Izzy, I'm gonna have you
Oh God.
roll this glitch. This is you rolling for your mom. I need you to just roll a flat d6. Now, actually, it's your mom. 2d6, take the higher. Your mom, and you're rolling her sway roll against Tery.
Oh my lord.
Ugh.
Oh my lord.
5.
All right. This woman is
Terry, when my
delightful.
mom comes into town, you leave her the fuck alone.
This
When
woman
my mom gets in town, you leave her the fuck alone,
this
Terry.
woman is delightful, Tery.
That.
She is lovely. She is a fan, and she's being like that perfect spot of like deeply engaged, but not like weird. She's close, like she's leaned in, but she's not like too close, right? She's just very enthralled with whatever you're saying. Eye contact is there. At this
I
moment,
can ask her if she knows my astrological sign, just to see how much of a fan she is. That's a
You're
good
gonna
meter.
quiz her. You're gonna quiz her about you.
Do you ask her that?
That's weird. I don't want. Yeah, if she knows too much, it's weird.
Yeah.
If she doesn't know as much, like
what
my
happened
favorite
in episode
sandwich,
43?
I don't even know what it is.
She knows. She goes.
What's that
Well,
baby finger?
I've watched almost every birthday stream that you've had. And so, of course, I know your birthday and I know your astrological sign, but I don't.
I give a lot of freebies.
You do. I've won.
So generous.
I might have. I might have maybe a couple shirts, maybe a couple posters,
Underwear?
I might have the underwear. I might have the underwear.
Julia, get out of here!
I am so glad Izzy's just hanging with the children.
Out.
I'm just imagining Izzy having done the laundry at one point and coming across these special edition underwear. And being
I like to think that they are just normal, like normal things, and like, it's just Terry's face. It's just Terry's face, not the ahegao like facial expressions, but just like that collage. There you go. There. No, you're right.
Yes,
it's that. It's
all
just
over.
a super impression of Terry's face, just like that, but on underwear and on the cups of two bras. Bra cups.
I like to think the first time Izzy saw Tery was on the underwear, and
of course.
Just like
not in person.
Those bikinis, that weird distant memory. Like I feel like I've
whoa,
met
he
him before.
looks familiar.
I feel like I've seen him before.
But,
you're bra man. I know you. You're bra man. I know you.
Izzy, I need you to roll a because it's in the moment a survey check for me. As you make your way happen into the kitchen while Tery and your mom Alice are having a discussion.
Are hitting it off.
Ugh.
Don't bite your lip. Don't do that.
No.
Izzy, go stop him. Go stop
Izzy,
him. Stop this down.
Izzy, from where you're
Izzy,
at,
protect your mom.
You're still in a position where you're wrestling with your siblings, but you are now in view of the kitchen and the kitchen nook, and you catch that Terry's there, and you catch that your mom's there. Izzy, from where you're at,
oh no,
you definitely see that your mom is enthusiastically having a conversation with Tery. Does Izzy do anything about that, or leave that be and continue wrestling with his siblings? Because I'm leaving that vibe entirely up to Izzy.
Are you going to allow Tery to be a home wrecker?
No, Izzy's doing both. Izzy sees that, and granted, Izzy doesn't know what's going on, but at the same time, this is the perfect opportunity to mess with mom and Tery.
Tery came here to break up a marriage. Tery, we settled, Tery. He said,
I want to convince the little tykes that are resting on me.
I can change her
To attack.
No.
You want to convince them to attack Tery?
The plan was to fix Izzy's family and home life, not wreck the marriage. That's already on thin fucking ice.
No, but it's in the same aspect of like, you know, like you are like wrestling with your siblings or
yeah, of course.
Like cousins, and, like cause like during Thanksgiving and like your older brother.
Yeah, you're
cousin
telling friendly
say,
dogs to go get him, and everything. All right.
And this kind of like since I roll so low on the move one, like so give me a little bit of a break, kind of thing.
Okay, I'm gonna let you roll sway for this. Just don't roll a 1, because they want to so bad.
Cool. Can I roll 2 4s?
So
Not one.
So
Wreck it.
bite his ankles.
as
subtle.
Alice like looks back at
No.
Tery.
No, play this.
You're
Can
not being subtle. This
Yeah.
is
You
subtle.
set the scene, Glitch. Well, they're having this
It's
conversation.
getting so bad.
Alice and Tery,
I'm talking about
Alice and
me.
Tery having fun with their conversation. It gets very quiet in the background because you hear just like roaring, mouth moving all of a sudden. You know, like when the kids get quiet, mom's kind of like, if mom wasn't talking to Tery, it would be one of those. All right, what are y'all doing?
Yeah. Why is it
But
so
she's
quiet?
busy. and suddenly you just hear a thump. 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 You look at the milk glass. Thump.
Jurassic
like
Park moment.
like in Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Like Jurassic Park.
And I released 4 after babies on this one.
You
So
have
Hell
a
yeah.
dinosaur song.
4,
Alice.
Alice.
The 3 or 4 of my little siblings, like just either way, just go
and go. Tery, I need you to make a. We're gonna call it a. So you see these suddenly out of the corner of your eye. You see 4 relatively small humanoid gecko-like reptilians. Just
the kid just sings in Jurassic Park.
fully addressing you see one of them, and one of them just kind of approaches you really quietly. They're in like fake homemade armor with aluminum foil over cardboard, right? Like the kid's costume trash armor basically, and everything. And one of them just kind of waves at you to distract you. Tery, I'm gonna give you one last survey roll for this. Survey roll for this. And then you'll do one more, and then we're gonna cut over to Kilo and Nym.
Abby, I need to know what you were singing though. You were just singing with your whole chest, and I need to know what it was.
Since it was my roommate's birthday, I decorated part of the house, including putting like the streamer things in front of her door, like the door streamers. She walked through the door just like with a big energy, and she's like, "I'm keeping these." I'm like, "Yeah, until the cat tears them down, just keep them up there." And then she was like just going back and forth, and like it's giving like burlesque. And then we started singing like the Express song from burlesque.
That's a good song.
It's good shit. It's good shit. It was very fun, very funny. So you just gotta spell with your whole chest.
I wish we could have heard the performance, but
I'm glad you didn't. Otherwise, I'd have to disappear forever, and you would never see me again.
I'd have to kill you.
Find you.
I would
Tery,
have to run in shame.
what did you get on this survey roll to spot what these kids are doing?
4.
4. Okay, I'm gonna let Tery. This is your decision. You can choose to fail this or not, based off of your choices as a player, Julia. A 4 is enough that you can make a move roll, so that when these 3 children from the sides that have been in hiding, they play the raptor maneuver on you by distracting you with one and then pouncing from the sides. After hearing go, you can roll a move roll to try and dodge Tery, or you can just take the hit of 3 children just full body form tackling you from different angles.
Consequences. I'm voicing the children.
I think
Just
Tery
get bodied
is
by a bunch of children.
Yeah, I think Tery is just
Tery
not
uses the
really
machines.
getting how wrong this is. So he's like, "Oh hey," and he opens his arms like, "Oh, fun."
Oh man!
Hey,
I need
One
you,
of them
Tery.
yells-
let's go.
Look at his babies.
Yeah, right.
One of them yells, "Submit to me!"
Tery, I'm gonna have you make we're gonna go with a this isn't a move to change or anything. This is just a move roll to see how well you hold up to the amount of physical punishment that's about to occur to you.
Okay.
The amount of knees and elbows
A
and
4?
full weight
All
of
right.
children.
And sticky appendages, because
For the moment,
Sticky. Their elbows are sharp as hell.
for the
Feet
moment,
going places they should never be.
yeah,
It's
for the
amazing.
moment, Tery, even though it's uncomfortable. It's not like incredibly painful, but I do need you to take 1 mark in body from these kids. From these kids, because Tery
For flirting with Izzy's mom.
and Alice.
That's my first mark of the whole campaign.
Alice stands up and just starts rattling off names in the classic style of a mom with too many kids, where they start calling them by the names of the children in order from top down, first to last, trying to get to the names of the specific kids that she's actually telling.
Still yelling at Tery.
Yeah.
Stay down.
This is good karma for using a kid for hiding behind a child. Now the child hurts you.
Just
Feels
a
right.
little
I
bit.
think
You'll recover
he
from the mark
yells-
when you go to bed.
Give me your lunch
I
money.
think he yells like, don't scratch my perfect face, please. I need it.
Alice
Oh.
Alice,
Are you crying?
No, you're crying.
No, you're definitely crying.
No, shut up.
Everybody, he's
there.
crying. Look, everyone, he's crying.
I tried to pull the tears back.
I'm trying to get my hands off, but they're stuck.
All right.
As that scene,
You had your fun, Izzy.
Walks out of the room.
So good.
While getting scruffed by Izzy, just kind of.
Right.
as
Children.
that goes.
Yeah, that's Sam. She's a little different.
Alice immediately
Mom says I'm special.
cleans up.
Genderly ambiguous the entire time. You want to know if it's Samuel or Samantha? That's my goal.
Just Sam.
Just Sam. Sam good enough.
All the time.
Sam good enough.
Sam good enough. Sam canonically now voiced by Kelly in this campaign in a more
I can tell Kelly has a little experience with kids.
Kelly
This is experience.
giving me a little bit of nostalgia from Kelly playing just like a absolute like obstinate, but like all like over energetic, but also like really like sharp but fun youth.
I miss him.
It's the kid that's going places, kind of.
Yeah, it's the kid where you're like, you're a lot now, and in the future you will run whatever you want to run in your life. Unstoppable.
The world
youth.
is yours.
You run a lemonade mafia by the time you're in second grade. Kind of.
I already did that like last year, actually.
Right.
This year,
That was so last.
hot dog mafia.
It's the kind of kid. It's the kind of kid where they act that way when they're like 8 to 10, and by the time they're a teenager, instead of the teenager who's desperately insecure putting that on as a mask, they've already moved on and evolved their personality even further beyond that. And so they're like, you're acting like 9-year-old me, you sad teen, and everything. We're gonna
Sam for you.
We're gonna cut over to Nym and Kilo as they quest for some information about Smilers. Nym and Kilo, you guys are on the lookout for
I want
this.
art of the lemon. I'm so sorry. I want art of the lemonade mafia, whatever that means.
The hot dog mafia. No, I want it to be hot
No,
dog.
it's hot dog mafia. Lemonade mafia.
It would be hot dog mafia, but the eliminade.
A lemonade. Okay. The
the hot dog
Eliminade
mafia and the
That's good.
lemonade.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Kilo, Nym, where are? Okay, so you two are together, and Kilo wants to see if they can dig up any information about those Smilers. Where do you two head to begin that investigatory work? The city is your oyster.
That's a great question.
Good question.
Well, what kind of tools do we have at our HQ? Will that like maximize our potential? Because I feel like
we know that we have a lot of resources of like computers and stuff over there.
Certainly the HQ. So you could go to the blimp, and
there's always Mark.
No.
You go to the blimp. Kelly, I need you to roll a d6 for me real quick as you go to the blimp.
Why? He's
roll
there,
it.
isn't he?
Oh, Lord.
We're gonna have to kill him.
Oh, Lord of mercy.
I got a 6.
Okay,
for this.
That means for your purposes and because it's Kelly rolling it, Mark is busy delivering pizzas for Quasi Quasars. On a pizza delivery shift because he still works at that Quasi Quasars.
Thank God.
And so right now it's just Grem and Milo in the blimp.
Oh, Milo.
Your other best
Okay.
buddy.
It's just Graham and Milo. Graham is at what she calls the reception desk, which is weird because you don't have uninvited guests here, and everything.
Don't
But
get
it's just an
visitors.
administrative desk
You
here
were
in
here
the
to
book.
receive us.
But she's at her desk, and Milo is working on some sort of like mechanical apparatus that looks a little bit like arms and legs, but you can't really see what it exactly is. And taking the occasional break. They've got what you assume are headphones in. It's unclear what Milo's ears are, but or where they are on Milo's kind of weird misshapen tennis ball form. But
He's rather globular as a person.
Milo.
Yeah.
Milo.
Yeah.
Wait,
What's up?
What are you working on here? What is this?
Not to offend. They take out a little kind of brown apparatus that's plugged into their headphones, which actually have a cable to them. With the hold on, let me pause my Zune. And they pause their Zune.
Have to have a Zoom.
Had to have a Zune.
Okay.
They pause their Zune. They look up and they're like, "Oh, this is just not to be offensive, but some of
All
us
right,
are.
you said it twice. I have a feeling you're gonna.
Some of us
offend me.
aren't blessed with the amount of ambulation that you have, Kilo, and so we need a little help. Arms and our extra limbs." And they point to what very much looks like a garage mechanic machinist's take on sort of a support skeletal structure that would extend or strengthen someone's arms or legs.
Interesting.
Okay.
It's been a little pet project of mine.
Why do you need this?
I've been working on this since I was a kid. Call it little man syndrome. I've always wanted to be tall, and I can't do that naturally, so I made myself some height and some reach. So I'm
Kilo is quietly does not say. He's like, this Milo's trying to be me. Milo's gonna take over my life.
He's
This has been
taking
the
over
plot
my
all along.
life.
It does
Tried
have
to take my name.
2 legs and 4 arms.
Jesus Christ.
What like there's no is there any color to these limbs? Are they just purely mechanical at this point?
Not at this point. It's just the parts. It's just the wires and the shock absorbers and the pit, like all of the parts. It's very exposed. It's not like a polished, contained kit yet.
Milo, what are your plans for, when this is done? What's it gonna look like? Like the final version?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. I still haven't gotten it working. It's really hard to manipulate 2 or 4 limbs with 2 limbs with the arms here. But I saw your arms and I was like, why not?
Yeah.
Have you ever thought of making a glider? We're so up in the sky. It'd be so cool to glide down.
Yeah.
Glide around from place to place.
I like that. That's a good
hold
idea.
on. And they go to a large set of lockers that is pretty wide, like storage lockers. And they open up a thing and they pull out a what looks like a little tiny beanie. And it's just smooth, but it's got the kind of 6 triangles of color on it and everything. And they're all like, if you would. And they hold up the beanie to Kilo.
If I would, what you want me to
Yeah, put it on.
put this on?
Yeah.
What does it do?
It helps you glide. And would you put it on?
Okay.
Put it on, Kilo.
I'm gonna put it on.
You don't have to be afraid. I know I'm a scary
I'm
guy.
not afraid. Oh, I'm not afraid. I put it down. God damn. Bitch.
Kilo, give me a sense roll.
God damn it.
Gosh.
How important is this?
How important is the kilo?
How important?
Morally.
It's definitely important to Kilo. The campaign isn't
It's
overall.
definitely important to me.
His honor. How important is it for Kilo's honor?
You do have a drive.
Should I? We're gonna drive.
Are you going to use a drive?
No, I won't. I won't.
Okay.
All right.
I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna
Sense
hide the
roll.
cards and see how it shakes out. So I have to do it at disadvantage.
Yep.
So I got a 3.
You put it on. Feels like a hat. Feels like it's got like a weird little button on it toward the back of it. And Kilo or Milo eventually, or Milo almost immediately goes, "Push the button."
Why?
Push the button.
So that you can see how it works.
Well, why don't you put it on? You can put it on. You can show
if
me
you're-
how it works.
Okay. You don't have to be scared. I'll put it on and I'll show you.
I am not scared.
Clearly.
Not scared.
Milo looks over at Nym.
Don't be scared, Kilo. Don't be scared.
Yeah, Milo looks over
You're
at
not
Nym.
there. You're busy flirting with Izzy's mom.
Milo looks over at Nym in that way that's like, sure, he's not scared. In a extremely woman-to-woman
Nim's
style
like covering her
look.
mouth, trying not to giggle.
Nym, you recognize a shockingly locked-in feminine energy of like two women looking at a man trying to be a man about something and everything.
Right.
And it's like, yeah, sure.
A little tiny part of her heart forgives the surgery.
And Milo goes, okay.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Just a teeny tiny part.
Because you shared a glance? That's all it takes?
Yeah.
I pushed the button.
You push the button. Out of the top of the device, expanding seemingly as from too small of a space from it, two large, and there's room in the blip for these to expand, two large propeller wings, not like a little beanie propeller, like a little kid's one, but one that could easily helicopter itself in the fashion, and it's kind of very natural. Nym, you read this, you absolutely know that though this could not probably lift a dead stopped Kilo from the ground, if it was activated while he was falling or leaping from a big place, it would slow his flight down to the degree where he could comfortably like glide to a safe situation to a degree
it's
where
parachute style, where it's not you're not staying in the air, but it's helping you not die splat.
And that if it was on a person Kilo size or Milo size, or even your size, Nym, if you didn't have wings, it's very Inspector Gadget. And he's like, yeah, there you go. It's not quite a glider, but it does the job, and it compracts down there. Looks good on you, Kilo. See, there's nothing to be worried about.
Makes you look even taller.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to be taller.
I mean,
clearly.
What do you like? What do you like? 5'11", 6 foot?
Don't tell them.
What? You're also taller than me. Milo's like 2.5 feet tall.
So fucking mean. Oh my freaking goodness.
I love this dynamic.
6 foot on the dating profile. 6 foot on the dating app.
He does
5'11" in real life.
it. Milo takes off the beanie, just hands it back, and walks away.
All right.
Wordlessly.
I said not to offend. And then he just he pushes the button, the propellers compress right back in. He kind of casually puts it back in the locker, almost thoughtlessly, closes it and goes back, puts his Zune pod back in, and goes back to listen to music and working on his thing. I'm
7'3".
Stop me now. Having such a good time.
For my ass.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel any better, you are head, shoulders, knees, and toes taller than everybody.
No.
Kilo, how does it feel inside to you as a person that makes you feel better? giving you some cisgendered male insight. It does make us feel better when we're very much taller than everyone else. It does. It just does. It's not important, but it does feel good.
It's not. It's typically not important, but for whatever reason, it's just the fact that it was coming out of Milo.
Yeah.
That right.
It never comes out of anyone that you'd be fine with it coming out of. Weirdly, you've never had anyone guess that you were shorter than you were when you were actually a certain height.
Wait, what?
And the dude is trying to be him.
Yes, I have a problem with Milo as well. Milo is trying to take my life.
Nym, no role necessary. Kilo might have social issues. You don't know. They don't seem to get along with almost anybody.
I live alone. I lost my face.
It's almost like he's a
man,
a quiet loner who's living
almost like
virtually bachelor lifestyle.
Sure.
Yeah, there's gasp. He doesn't socialize normally.
No. Now to work. The two
Izzy is your best friend.
Yeah, Izzy and Tery, and as with most men with a tough past, they're deeply traumatized. Your closest friends are work friends, and so
it's true. I can't deny.
I mean, that's how you built the character. It's on purpose. But Nym,
stereotype's a stereotype for a reason.
Kilo, get to work, or it's time to get to work. You have several workstations, Nym. You have your own personal one. Graham has picked up that you're like a capable and on top of it like person that might need like more facility, Nym, than like maybe Izzy necessarily needs, or Tery. So you have 3 monitors, 2 horizontal, 1 vertical off to the right-hand side, a mouse, a good like your office equipment is an echelon better than all of the rest of the team's office equipment.
The person who set up this entire place has the best equipment.
Yeah. You know.
Did she order the monitors? Yes.
Yeah.
But
and so you have the good monitors, you have the good mouse, you have the good everything. Your keyboards have your keyboard keys have the satisfying perfect amount of resistance for you.
She set the keyboard to be able to type in all the languages that she knows, just like, okay, here we go.
All right.
That's a big keyboard.
I now leave it to Nym and Kilo.
You just press the button, just keep scrolling through them until you find the right language.
You two are looking to try to investigate if there's been any kind of record of these Smilers, police reports, maybe journalism. What do you do?
All right. Do we want to look into like case studies? Are we trying to look through like old newspaper reports? What exactly are we trying to dig for?
Well, I mean, my intent was to try to look at current happenings, if there's been anything else that's happened since, our situation at the bar. But I don't think it would hurt to also take a look at when it officially started, like the first incident of this happening.
Okay, start tracking the cases.
Yeah. Maybe there's some sort of pattern.
Yeah, the where, the when.
Yeah.
Who was involved, what was found.
Mm-hmm.
Who hasn't been putting it in the newspapers.
Yeah.
And not newspapers, what do you call them? News feeds. 100%.
Yeah.
Fellas has a local periodical. The Velis Picayune is the local news feed. The Velis Picayune, the town crier. I don't know. start investigating. There's some computers. There's definitely a leaning over the shoulder enhance moment. There's got to be, right? Enhance. All right.
Enhance.
So Nym and Kilo, the stat for this is
Break
all
into the police
investigation, but it's
Break into
also
the
hide.
police.
So you are analyzing and inspecting or searching or tracking. So you can use focus or survey for the investigation, but you're also trying to be very subtle. Very subtle. So you could use hide to do that, and you can divide up these rolls however you want. The way that I'm going to run this is that you tell me what skill you're rolling and you roll for it. You have an amount of failures that is unknown to you and an amount of successes that you need to hit to get certain things.
Right.
You can, if Kilo, I'm guessing, doesn't have a particular stat benefit here from focus or survey themselves, which they may or may not, they can help Nym do basically add a dice to Nym's roll.
Survey.
But yeah, survey or focus for the investigation-y parts. Possibly another thing, depending on how this goes. And so yeah, decide how you want to suss this out. Each of you can roll separately, or you can roll together. But if you roll separately, then if you both fail, those count as failures. Anything a failure is a result of a 3 or a 2. A 1 is 2 failures. A 4 or 5 is a success, and a 6 is 2 successes.
Okay. Okay.
So you think it's better to back somebody up instead?
I would say in this system, you've got a good survey, Kilo, right? You've got 2 pips in survey, right?
We both have comfortable surveys, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. And then Nym, where's Nym's? Yeah, both of you have pretty good survey and focus. So I think both of you would do beneficial because you're both rolling 2d6 bare minimum. I will say you have rounds of doing this. The rounds are 3. You have 3 rounds of doing this. The faster you succeed, the easier the hide roll will be.
Right.
Okay.
And so I'd say with you two, actually, with survey, I think both of you could separately roll, and that would give you 2 chances for maximum success with only the risk of 2 chances for failure, which is pretty low because you only have you have a 25% chance of even getting 1 failure, and only you'd have to roll 2 ones, so 1 in 36 chance of getting 2 failures on your roll results.
Right.
Okay, I'll try it.
Okay, let's roll.
So give me the first survey rolls rounds.
I got 4.
That's a success.
A 5 and a 3. So 5
is a success.
Would be the number.
That's 2 successes. You begin investigating this information, police reports, some of which are just public information, right? A lot of police reports are just public information.
Mm-hmm.
You start going down the line of kind of more current events the last month or so.
Right.
There's a lot of fluff here. Velis is big. It's 10 million bodies. It's a metropolis. And so there's lots of normal assaults. Nym is impressive at this. This is the ability to sort and comprehend irrelevant data is something that every aspect of Nym's educational history, maybe personal interest history, and definitely work history has honed them for. And so they're moving. But Kilo, not a slouch themselves. You've done investigatory work. You've been doing investigatory work. So the 2 of you, team-wise are good. You don't have to worry about any incidents. Nobody failed on this round. Round 2.
Let's go.
Is it the same?
Same
As
survey.
last-
Yep, same as last round.
Okay.
Let's go.
I got 2 6s.
2 6s. That's a super
Hell
critical
yeah.
success.
I got
Yeah.
a 2 and a 4. So 4 is my highest.
So that's 1 success from Nym, 2 successes from Kilo. So you have 5 successes, no failures so far.
Holy.
What does
Holy.
Kilo do? What
For those
we're gonna
2
do a little
successes.
dagger heart here in this
Okay.
bit. What is something that Kilo
Ellie's
finds
so
that's
good at
relevant to
Daggerheart.
this?
I think maybe from his time when he was, kind of on the Force, but really using the Force of Velis to like investigate for his own selfish means. I think
As you
maybe
do.
he knows which professionals on there keep the best records, keep the closest reports, and also keep the most honest
Oh.
reports. And I think he starts following a trail of who he knows
Has the
play
best
more
info.
by has the best info and play more by the book as far as what they are willing to put into writing.
Using the background knowledge.
Yeah.
Using insider trading.
Nym, how with that information from Kilo, Abby, how parasocially casually, this is a lot of words.
That's fine. Go for it.
How demi attracted is Nym to people based off of them just being extremely capable?
Let me think. For a minute.
What?
This isn't about Kilo.
No, this is a
Aw.
general.
Oh.
I was excited.
Kilo's already hot as
disappointed.
fuck. Like Kilo
That's
needs
so
no help
fair.
in this realm. Kilo
That's
is
so fair.
Kilo's a 10, and it's is an absolute dime piece at all times.
That is one shiny dime piece all the time. I think in general I think generally speaking, she does find competence and utilization of skills in that way to be very, very I think she does find that to be very, very attractive. I think like in her like own past relationship, like, oh, she didn't understand his intelligence, but realized you are good at what you do. We are both good at what we do. That's a respect right there. And they ended up, not going the same direction, but she's like, oh, if he was an idiot, I wasn't going to go for it. kind of energy kind of thing.
There is
So yeah, she's deeply impressed.
there's an officer. I'm gonna name them. Their name is there's an officer that's currently serving on the inspection services of Velis branch of the Velis governmental station-wide um, investigation forces. This is not your standard police. These are your detective layer police. They don't patrol. They don't do things. They run investigations and inspections on things, and they root out potential challenges, problems. They might investigate a murder. They might investigate a racketeering criminal organization. The officer's name is Caradwin.
Caradwin?
Yeah, Caradwin. Officer Caradwin. The notes that this person leaves are resplendent.
I was like
Caradwin, I'm gonna make a devil's bargain with Kilo right now, with Kelly for Kilo right now.
Ooh.
Why? I did good. I did good.
Great.
I shouldn't have to make a devil's bargain.
This does not.
You're good. Go for it.
You did so good because you rolled 2 6s.
Yeah.
Kelly, we have brought up that sometimes you have to make choices as Kilo, and Kilo doesn't know about these choices, but you do.
Uh-huh.
And they're meta-narrative choices for Kilo.
Okay.
If, with 2 6s, investigating the Smilers, being reminded of Caradwin. This is the devil's bargain.
Okay.
Kilo can have not only benefit to what you're looking into, the Smilers, but advance the clock, if you will, or the radial on learning more about your partner and where they may be at via this investigation because of Caradwin specifically. However, the bargain is I am going to need a fair amount. I will, of course, check with you. A fair amount of liberty to make your little fun guy, Kilo's, interpersonal dynamic with Caradwin extremely challenging emotionally. And I'm just to give you an indicator. This is complicated. This is so fucking complicated. And I'm going to give you a hint. Okay. It's not that you didn't get along. So that can go in a lot of different directions. I'll check in, consent is always key in play. I don't want to do anything. But the devil's bargain is Kilo gets closer, but the only way that I give that gift for this 6 on this unrelated to that investigation is you do that. If you don't do that, it means further consequence in the other direction for the potentiality of what happens when Kilo eventually does locate, or hopefully locates, obviously. But like eventually does come to get closer to where his spouse and child are.
I mean,
so
no, I'll take the bargain.
Take the bargain for the complexity. Okay, we'll talk about that offline. Offline a little bit so that I make sure I'm not overstepping anything. But because I'm not gonna put you in a thing that you don't feel is right for your character or that you don't absolutely have no interest in playing. But it means that the relationship is complicated in one fashion or another.
Okay.
But you definitely got along with Caradwin. Caradwin is extremely capable. And I will say, regardless of what it is, you and Caradwin also, when you were both commissioned soldiers for Velis, also were in the same essentially platoon, in the same group. And so you served together and then you worked together on the station.
Is he dating my wife?
What?
Is he dating my wife?
Well,
or my husband, my husband. Sorry, my husband.
Yeah. Well,
we were really confused. It's like they were very much a husband.
We'll figure that out for the offline. But now with that,
he's dating my husband. I'm gonna kill him.
My lord!
I'm gonna eat his heart in front of him while he's still conscious.
Here's the deal. I'm going to describe Caradwin.
Okay.
Kilo. It's funny that Milo guessed that your height was 5'11", maybe 6 foot tall. Kilo, there's lots of different aliens in the world, and they all come in different standard heights. Most mammalian-based humanoids that gather together in civilizations exist in a range of roughly 3 foot, as adults, roughly 3 foot to like 6.5, 7 foot tall. That's the range. That's just the range that those organs and like skin, skin and musculature and skeletons that tend to evolve smart enough for that tend to peel off at and everything. There are rock alien creatures that are 12 feet tall. There are insects that are adults that are like 8 inches tall and stuff like that are smart and alien societies. Kilo's tall or big and strong, but probably not the tallest of his species, but in the bigger category of them and everything. Never had you met a gray and what's the word? Cats that are like called like tortoise cats, the like patterning of that coloration wise.
Oh yeah.
This is the pattern of the skin of this non-binary presenting species of alien that Caradwin is. They are just as tall as Kilo, maybe
Of
an
course
inch
they are.
shorter, maybe an inch
7'2",
taller.
shorty.
7'2", 7'4", but they
No, not
definitely
7'4". You said 7'2" first. We're committing to that one.
they are just as tall.
5'11".
You said.
No, because this is the bit.
I can get taller.
They have never admitted that they were shorter than you, nor never let you forget that they think you're shorter than them. But more importantly, they only have 2 arms. They don't have 4. But if you were to stack them shoulder to shoulder, the 2 arms they have, a little bit bigger around, a little bit stronger.
Absolutely not.
A little bit more powerful.
I can lift harder, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
I'll go back in the gym.
Exactly.
I'll crush them into the ground. I'll go back.
Right
Listen, not
bit
for
bigger.
long, baby. That's what I said. Not for long.
Little bit bigger.
I'll start juicing. I'll do something.
They're just...
The level of testosterone coming from this situation is ridiculous.
Well, here's the problem.
Immediate thought, thinks of Caradon is immediately attacked by thoughts of Caradon.
Listen, this is not how Kilo normally is. It's just that we began this scene with Milo, and that's the issue.
Here's the problem.
He's already sensitive. He's already sensitive.
Yes.
He's already been rage baited.
Here's the problem.
Yep.
There is... The problem that Caradwin always had is that Caradwin's species doesn't even really have gender. But for species with gender, Caradwin reads height, musculature, job roles, and everything. For those species that are very gendered, reads very masculine.
Right.
Physical form is many different characteristics. Caradwin also reads extremely feminine and is a absolute brick, is big of muscle, big of chest, big of personality, piercings on the face, patterned skin, wide nose, kind of strong jaw.
Don't try to make them hot.
They're fucking stupid hot. They are so goddamn hot.
Don't try to make them hot.
Let's be honest here. It's not hard to make an alien hot. That is a huge section of romance books.
So I'm good.
Thick, usually keeps their hair in box braids. Just powerful, strong, and absolutely... in the way that Kilo has become more stoic, but never was life of the party, extroverted Kilo. Caradwin is also very powerful and strong and can be stoic, but has a natural resting space of lighten up, buddy. KK,
they were buddy copping it first.
KK was a menace when they were paired together on things. Caradwin with a K and Kilo with a K. And Caradwin always made sure that people addressed them as KK when they were together.
I always hated
it. And Kilo hated it. But the past is complex.
I love this dynamic.
This is the current.
This is Caradon.
This is the current.
Caradwin. Hey, don't get too excited.
I can't wait for us to meet.
They're fine. They're fine.
They're fine.
They're fine. They're fine.
Next page. Next article, please.
With 5 successes and a critical success on the second one to do it, you get to some of the meat and potatoes of this. It's not something that's happening right now. It's something that's happened on the station. Caradwin's notes helped, and that led to articles that they were interested in that felt like they were relevant. So they kind of alley-ooped you from their own reporting, which upsettingly isn't that just like them. So casual, so competent. So all casual on the surface. All fucking lockstep, almost like they're a type A, anxious, so casual, so competent.
Piece of shit.
I love this so much.
If people from the outside that are in your group now could look at you, including NPCs like Yancey. They would understand that this is just the kind of vibe Kilo always attracts. People that enjoyably push his buttons, and some of them he becomes the closest friends to.
The cats always know who hates them the most and goes for that one.
Yeah, Kilo
it's the
attracts
same energy.
Kilo attracts cats like a person with cat allergies.
It's really the way. It's really the way of it. Just like,
But it goes back to some history. It goes back to there. No hide roll necessary. I'm not going to make you roll it. You'd roll it with advantage. You'd have to get 2 1s. You get there so quickly because you quickly pivot off of like police reports or anything that would be hidden and go to public reports. Back further.
Right.
Back further. Yeah. At the beginning of this campaign, we all discussed different things that were part of Velis. One of the things that's part of Velis is a problem, which is that there is a common sickness in Velis referred to as the rusts. The rust is a problem in the way that Velis, a space station in space that needs to be airtight sealed and that is made of various kinds of materials, including metals that can, in theory, oxidize, is a quizzical problem in the way that it oxidizes, but it doesn't oxidize usually very much on the inside of the station where moisture could get to it. It's on the outside of the station. And it is the process of oxidization, even though they are in a vacuum. And it doesn't make a lot of sense. It consumes the outside of the station. And it requires massive maintenance crews and constant management in order to make sure that it doesn't spread. There were never any reports of what caused the rust or what the rust actually is. It's not a naturally occurring thing, they know that, but it seems almost, there's been many histories of people saying it's a curse, many histories of people saying it's a certain type of alien species that's invading, many of saying this. And there are times where you can see the rust from the inside of the station. Grow, but it doesn't live very long inside. It doesn't live very long, funnily enough, in an oxygenated and atmospheric environment. But it does eat. All it does is consume. It's less of an oxidization and more of a consumption, a breakdown. It needs to. And maybe, deep in one of these articles that you're discovering, this disease, this thing that Harry's and at times has been very threatening for Velis, for different regions of Velis, and has to be constantly maintained. Also, maybe from some buried medical journal, found its way into a person, but it didn't eat the person. It changed the person.
So this is the world's spookiest space tetanus with a side of possession. Holy fuck.
Beautiful space tetanus.
Oh, spooky space tetanus. Let's go.
The kids have been corralled at House Good Enough. Alice apologizing deeply for the enthusiasm and exuberance for the children. Izzy, do you hang out with your mom and Tery, or do you leave them be?
Keep an eye on Tery and your mom.
I'm hanging out.
Izzy!
Hey, Tery!
How are you?
Welcome to Mikasa.
How are you, bud?
Mikasa es
Really?
Mikasa.
He immediately goes to the fridge. Hungry. Just corralling these warriors of mine. Takes a lot out of you.
It does. They're a handful, but they're a delight. And I'm
Sam has tactics I haven't seen in never mind. Anyway.
Sorry, since you're a fan, I'll take care of the medical bill. No.
No. Izzy, can you pour Tery here another glass of milk? It's spilled.
Got milk, 2%, oat milk, almond milk. Hey, Sunny D. We also got
Hey, Sunny D.
Product.
So Tery, Alice just continues with Tery. Tery leaning in a little bit. You help my family. That's wonderful. You help my son, Izzy here, kind of corral my husband. Hopefully he will be on his best behavior. Someone his best behavior.
Lord.
So when you're not streaming though, or being, honestly, one of my heroes, what are you
Oh
doing?
my lord.
Yeah. What? Sorry.
What do you do when you're not streaming or being a hero and helping people out?
I
We're
like
spies.
to be a shoulder so people can tell me their biggest secrets or whatever they feel like they should
Oh my lord.
whatever they
So
feel
subtle.
like they should.
so
So
subtle.
I like to be there for
Confession
people,
booth.
and people tend, because I'm so open and so supporting, people tend to tell me everything about them, even stuff they would never tell anyone, and that's kind of the silly old me. That's just how I am.
He's a people person.
And it's like, well, I'm so grateful that you and Izzy have connected and are friends. I'm so glad he has a friend that he can lean on, and everything.
And also you, my new friend, we're not friends.
I mean, I need
You have my
you.
underwear.
Power up.
Oh my lord.
I need you, Tery, Izzy and Tery. Izzy and Tery both. You both need to roll survey or Izzy, like survey, focus, or read, whatever one of those you want to roll on Alice here.
Okay.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord.
Oh, 3.
Perfect, Tery.
6. 4 and a 6.
My back hurts so much, gang, from standing. My lord.
Izzy and Tery.
You were in my underwear. Just like, wait.
Izzy, you hear Tery say, and I think that you know that Tery is not actually flirting with your mom in that way. Maybe they are. You're not 100% sure, but not on this line of, aren't we friends? I'm your friend. You have my underwear. Any other person says that, and it's not necessarily hands on sight, but you're like, all right, buddy. All right. All right. Calm down. But with Tery, maybe not. But you clock your mom, who I rolled a 3 on a high check. Your mom is absolutely panicking right now in a celebrity that they've been following since they were younger than you, because Tery's been around since all of you have been alive and famous for that whole time. This has big boomer Robert Redford has walked into the room energy, and it's 1983. Where it like your mom is flustered. She is.
Oh my lord.
She can't be flushed. She doesn't have mammalian skin, but she is, if you would, hot under the collar, and she's just trying to keep it together. And she's like, "We're friends. We're friends. We're absolutely friends. It'd be an honor to be your friend, Tery. It'd be an honor to be your friend. I'm so grateful."
Got a friend in
So
me.
we'll have to do the friendship ritual.
What's the friendship ritual?
Where we go to a corner and tell each other a secret we never told anyone before.
I'm sorry. We go to a corner. It specifically has to be a corner.
Well,
we can do a dark corner where your son can't see us.
We'll go.
Tery,
so
give
you
me
can
a
see how it goes.
give me a sway check, Tery. Give me a sway check.
Less of Izzy in the fridge now.
You gotta be.
Yes, I'm good.
You gotta get a 6 for this to fully work.
6, baby.
6.
6.
She is confident you're going to hit on her in this corner. And she is very excited about that. And so
I'm gonna go with Izzy first, so you can see, because we are already friends, and then you can see how it goes.
Okay. And so she gets up and she goes, Izzy, can you check the laundry? I think the loads need to be switched.
Oh my lord.
I would say that, Izzy, you're confident your
That
mom's
choice of
not going to
words.
cheat. You're confident your mom's not cheating on your dad. That's
Bold
not
of
the
you to
vibe.
assume.
You are equally confident
this
that
level of cheating.
a person that maybe you don't even get it from Tery, like why, but a person that lots of people are absolutely flummoxed around and overwhelmed and starstruck by is showing your mom, who is in no way famous, does not move in those circles, a lot of attention. And she's not like a country bumpkin or anything like that. But it's hard when, if you grew up attracted to Rob Lowe and then Rob Lowe is calling you a friend and telling you he's going to tell you a secret in the corner, that, it's hard not to feel that and enjoy that feeling a little bit. So it's your choice whether or not you give them this secret time alone. I don't think you could possibly know what Tery's game is here, but I do think
Wouldn't have
you
a
would at
clue.
least know that it can't be the most obvious thing. It can't be that Tery's trying to hook up with your mom. That's just simply unlikely.
Besides, Izzy's too much of a trusting soul anyway.
Yep.
Izzy goes, but he just keeps an attentive ear.
Here. You try to keep in and listen. I'll let you do we'll call it a read check for this one, Izzy. Read
It's definitely not in the
or
sense of, I'm at a disadvantage. Read or what?
well, you know what? Because it's your mom. If you wanted to roll sense, you don't have any dots in it, but if you wanted to, you could. You could attune to your mom with like familial instinct. But
I'm gonna roll sense. Either way, it's a disadvantage. So who cares?
yeah.
Oh, one's a 6,
could
but the other one's a 2.
2. Okay. So Tery,
No.
with knowing full well that no one else can hear you, you go to the corner. What do you tell Alice?
I'm listening for Tery's secret, actually.
Yeah. Okay.
I've never loved anyone in my life.
That's not a secret.
How you?
Alice looks at you for a moment. She almost laughs, and then she pauses for a moment. I'm not going to have you roll. There's literally no way Tery could catch the cycle of things that is going through Alice's head right now and the way that it's reading on her face and everything. But she looks and she eventually rests on an enthusiastic grin. And she goes, she thinks about it for a little bit, and
Oh my god.
don't tell, you won't tell anyone? Not even, this can't be a friend's secret ritual that you then tell Izzy because you're Izzy's friends too.
No, this is a ritual, and I've never told a secret from a friend.
She looks at you. I'm going to give you, separate from the secret you told, I'm going to give you, or not separate, but influenced by it. I want you to do a sway roll, but this one's a 3d6. You get a bonus die for this.
5.
Tery.
Tery, boombarie. Tery, boombarie.
She goes, I have a criminal record because I used to be a professional criminal. And her eyes widen and she smirks a little bit and everything. Very proud of it. Very proud
God.
and everything. Now I need you to roll for me, please. Read, if you could, Tery. And I want you to get a bonus die in this. So you get to roll 2d6.
I got 2, yeah. 4.
You know that she's telling you the truth. That she used to be a criminal. That she used to be in there. You're confident in it. More confident than normally when you just presume people are speaking the truth. You can feel in this moment, not in a weirdly, there's been a little bit of a shift. You can't quite put your finger on it, but you feel her hand reach and squeeze your hand in a incredibly friendly and familiar way. A day from now, a week from now, when this thought crosses your mind, you're going to remember the kind of warm, comforting compression that Kilo put on your shoulder one time recently, that you've felt in the past but can't always place, of somebody that cares about you in a genuine way doing something. And maybe you don't experience that from a lot of people that shake your hand or give you a hug. Couple times with Alexander in the past, you've definitely felt that. It's a subconscious signifier. But there's something a little bit different. You're not, because you only got a 4, you caught it, but you don't know it yet. It's just in there, and it will dig its way back out of your brain. Something forced, performative. But with this sharing of secrets, with this sharing of or discovery of past mysteries, with Izzy
do a last
doing
sentence
that, yeah.
for her,
How do we want to close this scene for Tery and Alice?
I think he pauses for a second. He's quiet, and then he's like, "Do you want to do a round 2?"
The grin on her face almost reminds you of a more recent grin that you've come into contact with frequently, of one Agent Philandry when they're very enthusiastic about something. And we'll leave that mysterious comparison and the session because Tery,
what are you doing to my mom?
Doesn't understand why that's relevant yet. And other players might not have had it described, or other characters might not have had it described to them as such. But until then, that's it for this session of Cosmos Candela. Good job, everyone. We got some investigation. We have some new complicated relationships. Tery's gonna fuck Izzy's mom. It's very exciting. He's gonna ruin that home.
You said Oscar Waker.
He's very, very exciting. So let's do the round robin. We will start with Glitch. Where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me, just search That Son of a Glitch. I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok, as long as that's going, I suppose.
American TikTok.
Eventually
TikTok brought to you by Oracle. Here in the States. But yeah, That Son of a Glitch everywhere that you can look around. Let's go over Julia. Where can people find you?
Julia.
You are muted, Julia.
Julia, I can't hear you, buddy.
We cannot hear you, Julia.
We want to hear your voice.
Oh no! Okay, start.
Oh no!
Okay.
I do drawings, and I'm gonna post a lot of Critical Role stuff.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Go check it out.
Season 4.
Kelly, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me. I'm the Kel Hop everywhere on the internet. and I play in games and stuff. That's where you can find me.
You can find them in many games. Just look them up. Look up their social medias. You'll find it. And Abby, where can people find you?
You can find me baking bread deep into the night, apparently. My back hurts so bad. You can also find me mainly as Giggle Girl Productions on TikTok, and of course on this channel, having a fun time in this game with these wonderful people.
And you can, of course, find normally Eddie's player Will at the Radio Free Will across the internet and here as well on Twitch. And you can find me at Dying of Exposure across the internet. You can listen to my podcast, Ghost Town Video, or which is where podcasts are found. And find me streaming here on Thursday nights, as well as kind of randomly here as I get more time to stream Final Fantasy Tactics. But we'll have no really clear schedule. It's just when I have time to do it. But until next time, we will be back next Thursday. Probably back next Thursday. I know we have a couple potential absences next Thursday, but something will be back. Tuesday, next Tuesday. No, it's not. We're not. I'm critical role brained right now. But next Tuesday, something will be here. But until next time, have a good evening, kooky cosmonauts. And to the rest of you, have a good night. Bye, everyone.